Today I'm reviewing the Dr. Jart Cicapair Tiger Grass Sleepair Ampoule Intensive Mask. It's a mouthful. And really quick, I just want to say I purchased all these products with my own money. I'll never waste your time with sponsored ads or videos. So if you want to help support the channel, check out nobsbeauty.com, join my Patreon community, or click on the links below. Okay, so this is a product I've had for quite some time now and use occasionally. And I just saw it is live on Sephora, so I thought I'd do a full review of it. I did I think a little quick review initially of it. So probably one of my favorite Cicapair products for a few reasons, and I'll talk about those. Okay, so they call us a soothing, moisturizing mask that visibly improves skin texture and radiance while you sleep for soft, glowing skin. And I want to mention my fingers are healing. That's from when I smashed them in the door. Although I think I'm about to lose a couple nails, and they're kind of floppy, so I just taped them up. So you're going to have to tolerate this look for a couple weeks. Sorry. I don't know if I should just paint the rest of my nails or what. But anyway, I'm going with it, so until they fall off and I'll have fresh new nails. So very fun process. I think everyone should go through that once or twice in their life. Not. Okay. Not. Okay, so my first criteria is packaging, and obviously I use a giant jar package, so I'm not super excited about the jar packaging since there are some good antioxidants in here, but this is what we're working with, so not much I can do about that. In terms of denatured drying types of alcohol, this does contain a very small amount of polyvinyl alcohol, which is typically used, it's used a lot in like sunscreens or sleeping masks that kind of give things a bit of a film. It's a film-forming ingredient, so it helps kind of prevent water loss and things like that. So I didn't mark them down for that, but it does contain a small amount of that, which some people can be sensitive to. And then when it comes to fragrance, this has no noticeable or no real scent. And I use this a lot, and then up until I really started researching the ingredients, I didn't realize it does have one fragrance ingredient, which is yarrow oil. It's about a third of the way down the ingredient list. Yarrow essential oil smells kind of like a mix of spicy herbs and sweet flowers. It comes from a common flowering perennial in the Asteraceae family. It's a meadow herb, and it can grow over 2 feet high. Features a stiff stem with dark green feathery leaves and small white and pink flowers. It's kind of an essential oil ingredient that's extracted from it. It's widely used with allergies and to provide relief from stress. It also gives things kind of a blue color. So personally, I use this often without, I thought it was fragrance free up until I really did some research on it. I really don't think most people have any issues with it, but it is important to note if you have extremely sensitive skin, it does have that ingredient, which is primarily simply a fragrance ingredient. It doesn't really have any skincare benefits. So keep that in mind. I don't notice the scent. My skin's pretty sensitive, and I don't have any issues with it, but important to know. The manufacturing location for this one is Korea, so no issues with that. So ease of use, so they recommend using this in the evening as the very last step of your routine. You know, well, let's see if Lincoln can tell the scent. Lincoln, come here, duty. I guess he does notice the essential oil scent. Oh, he likes it. Okay, that's not necessarily a good thing, but he's all over that one. Okay, so, no, Lincoln, it's not going to taste good. No, Lincoln. Oh, duty. Okay. He won't do that one again. Oh, he still kind of likes it, but now didn't taste as good as it looked, I guess. He's still kind of interested in it, though. I don't know. Yeah, you don't want to lick anything. And now what's the point of using the spatula after you've licked this? The drama. Okay. So texture of this is very nice. It works well over other products. I don't notice any issues with pilling. It really does a nice job absorbing into skin. So they recommend let it absorb into your skin for about 20 minutes, and then you can go to bed after that. So I think I'm just going to throw this top thing away. And hopefully Lincoln doesn't find it later. If I can get the top thing out. Maybe that... No, there's another lid on it. Hang on. There we go. Okay. Sorry, Muffin. And he's out of here. There we go. Okay. So very easy to use. Rinses off nicely in the morning. It absorbs pretty good. No issues with it pilling over other products or anything like that, so it's very, very easy to use. I don't recommend using it in the daytime, though, because it does take a while to fully absorb and kind of has a bit of a sheen on it. So, okay, let's talk about the beneficial, exciting ingredients in here. We've got a decent long list. We've got niacinamide, great for so many things: skin barrier repair, skin brightening, anti-acne, hydrating ingredient. We've got Trehalose, which is a humectant. We've got something called sea holly, which there's not a lot of research on. It's pretty high up the ingredient list. It's used in a lot of Dr. Jart products, I noticed. But there is some studies going on that might be showing it has a potential for brightening the skin, but no real other research on it. We've got Houttuynia cordata, which is an antioxidant source of flavonoids, which has antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, and antibacterial properties. We've got Chondrus crispus extract, which is an extract of red seaweed that has nice film forming, skin smoothing, and moisturizing properties. Sugarcane extract, a humectant. Adenosine, a cell communicating ingredient with wound healing properties. We've got neem extract, which neem extract is good for the skin. Neem oil, not so good. So neem extract is an antioxidant, but neem oil is fragrant and potentially irritating. We've got panthenol, skin soothing and hydrating ingredient. We've got bamboo vinegar. I've never seen this in a product before, bamboo vinegar, but it's a humectant, I guess. I've seen bamboo extract, bamboo water. I've never seen bamboo vinegar, but humectant, there we go. Soybean peptide, film-forming, skin conditioning ingredient. Streptococcus thermophilus ferment, probiotic humectant. Madecasside, antioxidant, skin-soothing ingredient from centella. We've got turmeric, a good antioxidant. Holy basil, which has some skin conditioning properties. Amber powder, which typically is used in scrubs. It can be rich in succinic acid, which is typically a buffering ingredient, but we're starting to see succinic acid pop up more and more in anti-acne ingredient properties. Eggplant, antibacterial ingredient. We've got ivy extract, skin soothing ingredient. Cocoa seed extract, another good antioxidant. Sadly, the jar packaging is not the best for those. Asiaticoside, skin soothing ingredient, also a ingredient derived from Centella asiatica, with wound healing and antioxidant properties. Then we've got Centella asiatica in of itself, skin soothing, antioxidant, hydrating. Then we've got asiatic acid, skin soothing, wound healing, and then madecassic acid, skin soothing, wound healing ingredients. So most of the Centella derived ingredients in this product do come at the very end, which is the common thread in all the Cicapair products, is that it's named after Centella asiatica, but they don't put a whole ton of it in, and it's usually towards the very end. So kind of a bummer, but they've still got multiple derivatives of it in there. And then again, the jar packaging isn't the best for that. Okay, in terms of animal testing, Dr. Jart is not cruelty-free. They were just purchased recently by Estee Lauder, although I always confuse this with Shiseido. They're just purchased by Estee Lauder, which is not a primarily cruelty-free company, so I don't expect that to change anytime soon. Okay, in terms of performance, this gives skin, it does a good job giving skin some additional hydrating and skin soothing benefits. My hands are not the best to look at right now because they're super dry from walking outside when it was -20 out. Even the gloves could not do a good job, but it does do a nice job soothing the skin, hydrating the skin, helping with redness. You wake up to more hydrated skin that's a little bit less red and irritated. Pretty friendly also for acne-prone skin. It only has 2 ingredients of note, which are butylene glycol and sorbitol, which is a fungal acne trigger. The price, so I think I bought this for like $25 from like Yes Style. It's $39. Then I looked at Yes Style yesterday and it was like $40. So it's right around the $40 price range about now. But the jar is huge. It's 3.71 ounces, which is 110 milliliters. So it's a large jar. This will last you quite some time. I think this is the size of like 3 normal jars, which are normally like 1.7 ounces, or maybe 2 of them. A little bit bigger than that. So it's a large jar. This will last you quite some time. If you like this and plan on using it, I recommend maybe putting half of it into another jar or an airless jar or a tube or some way to protect it, because otherwise every time you open it, it starts to degrade, and by the time you get to the end of it, which will probably last you several months, it's not going to be super great. But otherwise, it's pretty affordable. I mean, it's a little bit pricey, but the jar's huge. So it'll probably last the average person about 3 to 4 months. Then in terms of the it factor, I like it. It's a nice sleeping mask. It's got lots of skin soothing, hydrating, antioxidant ingredients. It doesn't have any noticeable scent. That one fragrant ingredient is way down the list, and it's not noticeable, which is a good thing. Not a fan of the Jart product, but overall, in terms of Cicapair products from Dr. Jart, this is probably one of the better ones. A lot of them tend to have a lot of fragrance that's noticeable, and this one is much better for sensitive skin than a lot of those. So if you're looking for a Dr. Jart Cicapair product, this is a good one worth checking out, in my opinion. So overall, with a 10 being a perfect score, I gave this one a 7. And Lincoln probably gives it a 0, because I can't believe he's reached his tongue all the way on the table. But anyway, he's a little obsessed with things. So whenever I put my hand lotion on at night, he just tries to get to lick it off, and it's just obnoxious. So anyway, especially when I use just like coconut oil on my hands, he really goes for that. So, but he won't eat his food. He's so skinny. But anyway, okay, I digress. I could talk about Lincoln all day, and I do. So anyway, I'm interested in hearing from you guys if you've had a chance to check this one out yet or not, and if you have, what your thoughts are. So definitely leave a comment. I love hearing from you guys, and stay tuned for more tomorrow. Thank you so much.